Hey guys, it's GameFace and welcome back to episode 9 of my Atletico Madrid career mode. Now today we're in the transfer window and I'm going to hopefully try and sign quite a few players. Now I asked for your suggestions in the previous episode and I got a few that I added to my shortlist, and I think I'll be able to show you them here. They should be somewhere. So it's I think these are the players that were suggested anyway. So there's Jesus Coroner, and there's also this El Ganazi or something like that. I'm not really too sure how you pronounce his name. But they were the two suggestions. There's obviously Vieto as well, and where is he? Jackson Martinez. I think it's going to be Jackson Martinez I will be signing. So he's going to be the first bid I put in already in today's episode. And it's just going to be a straight trade for Mandzukic, I think. That is the way I'm going to do it, I believe. This guy's got more pace than Mandzukic, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, he does. So that is pretty much why I'm going with him. Also, because he joined in real life as well. So helps with the realism a little bit in this career mode. So we're going to do a straight trade. Mandzukic is worth 20. So I'm paying a fair amount here. It's not like I'm trying to get a really good deal. I am paying a pretty good price at the moment. So we are going to also try and get in another keeper, I think. Let's have a look at my keeper situation. So at the moment I've got Moya, who's 30 years old. Not particularly old for a goalkeeper, but I want Oblak to be my #1 keeper. So I'm going to get in a different keeper. I'm going to try and sell Moya and basically get in a second keeper who can kind of play as kind of like on the bench instead of Oblak being on the bench. I want him to actually start because he's obviously very young and I think he could be quite talented. So I want him to be my starting keeper, so I need to try and get another keeper in. And that keeper is going to be Simon Scuffet. Now, he's a very popular choice in career mode. He's meant to grow quite a lot. I've never really gotten that high actually on career mode ever. In fact, maybe I did a couple of years ago, but definitely not on this career mode. He barely grows for me, but he seems like the perfect person that I want as my second choice keeper. So we're going to try and get him in. I'm not really too sure about price range. I'm going to go 3 million to kind of kick things off. Hopefully they accept that one straight away, but I've got a feeling they might ask for maybe closer to 5 million. And I also have listed, I think what's his name, Gamez is it or something? Let's have a look, Gamez, my left back, which means I need to get in another left back now as my second choice left back because I didn't really want him at the club when I first got here, but he'd recently joined at the time. So I've now transfer listed him and hopefully I can get him out. So let's try and get another left back. Now because I'm after a second choice left back, I've decided to try and sign Haidara, I think that's how you pronounce that one, and he's basically from Newcastle. I've used him before. He's a very talented player and he grows quite a bit, so we are going to try and get him in the team. It is just going to be a straight trade. I think that should be enough in terms of money. Let's see, where is he? Have I gone past him? There he is, right at the end. He would be, wouldn't he? 5 million he's worth, and I think that's a fair amount just to do a straight trade for. And then I think we might be okay, other than possibly actually one more winger I'd like to get into the side. I do quite like the look of this guy, Nolito, I think, and yeah, he seems like a very good player. Plays for Celta Vigo, so he's a Spanish team. He plays for, is he Spanish himself? I'm not too sure. Yes, he is. So kind of making things a little bit more realistic by getting him in. Hopefully they accept. I'm going to try 8.2, the very lowest valuation that the chief executive said. And we'll see what they say to that. If they don't accept it, then I can't really go too much higher than that. I don't want to anyway for him. Because he won't be one of my starting players. He'll probably be more of a bench player that comes off comes on every game. So we'll have to see really. Moy wants to discuss wages. We'll leave that just for now. I am tempted to get one of these two guys as well that were suggested in the comments on the previous episode, but I need to scout them first to kind of see how good they are. So I'm going to kind of leave those two players for now, and we'll come back once they have been fully scouted. Okay, we've now got a game against Levante. It's a home match. We are going to sim it. We're going to use this team, pretty much my starting 11, except Dembele's playing this game instead of Gustavo. And we are just going to sim the match. Hopefully we can get a win. And yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on. They are playing 5 at the back, so they're going to be a tricky team to play against, but we have scored already 8 minutes in. Thuram with the goal. They equalise from a penalty. Griezmann makes it 2-1 now. Thuram gets a straight red. Very eventful first half an hour. And into the second half, we are still winning 2-0. And it doesn't look like we're going to have any more goals at the moment, the way it's going. And Mandzukic makes it 3-1. That's a very good end to the game. Can we finish without conceding again? Yes, we've got another one, in fact. 4-1 it finishes. Very good result. Griezmann gets 2. Shame about Thuram getting a straight red. That means I think he'll be out for a game. So, yeah, a bit disappointing with that, but it was a good win anyway. Okay, Porto accepted the Mandzukic deal for Jackson Martinez. We are going to go through with that one. 3-year deal, crucial first team player, and he should hopefully accept that. And Newcastle also accepted the Gamez trade offer. It might be a bit of a strange one, this. I mean, the reason why they've accepted it is obviously because I'm probably paying a little bit more than I should be for this deal. But I'd rather have this guy, Haidara even, rather than Gamez, who I wasn't too impressed with, really, in games. So we are going to go 3-year deal, and we'll go squad rotational player. And Celta Vigo, they want 9.5 million for Nolito, so we're going to go, I think 9 million is pretty much as I want to pay for him. Transfer offer for Dybala from Crystal Palace, that's a weird one. We are going to say, I think 8 million. I know it's nearly double what they've bid, but I think that's a fair amount really for Dybala. And Udinese have said the sum is too low, I believe he's worth more than that. Okay, so we're going to go with 5 million now. We've really stepped things up a little bit. I think I should be accepted, to be honest. I forgot to say that I did list Poulsen for a season-long loan, purely because I'm going to have too many strikers in, so we need to try and get some out for now. So I am going to do that, and basically this is the situation with the strikers. Look, all of them I've got. I know some of them are loaned out, in fact 4 of them are at the moment, but we do still have quite a lot, so that's the reason why I've trying to get rid of a few here and there to try and balance things out a little bit. But Dybala at the moment is supposed to be staying, but if we can get rid of him, then that will be quite good, because I might be able to get in Vieto. So in fact I might list him. Yeah, I will list him. In fact I can't, because Palace have come in for him, haven't they, obviously. Hydra has accepted, let's get him in. We've got an extra 60 grand on the wage. That's brilliant news, because obviously the other left back that I had was on 80 grand a week or something like that. And Koke bid, that's from Valencia. Not really a good bid, is it? 12.5, that's his value, and he's worth a lot more than that for me. I think he's probably worth over 30 million for me, Koke. So we're just going to counter offer that, and they'll no doubt say it's unacceptable, that amount. Yeah, pretty much. They said 13 million, which is half a million more, so that's very bad. And let's have a look. We've also got a bid for Dybala again. I think we could maybe say 7 million. I think that's probably as low as I'd like to go for, and maybe 6.5. And Jackson Martinez has accepted. Let's get him in as well. Does that mean he was on 50 grand less than Mandzukic? So, wait, Mandzukic was on 160 grand. Really? I didn't even realise that. That is a very good deal then. So I'm looking forward to having him in my team. It'll make things a bit more realistic, hopefully. And let's see, Celta Vigo have accepted the 9 million bid. We won't probably be accepting this guy into the team if he does accept the contract, because obviously I want him to have a look at those players that I've got on my shortlist. But we'll offer him a contract anyway for now. We've got important first team player to begin with. And Genoa have said that 5.5 is as much as they would like to pay for him. We'll do 6.5, and then we've got a deal at that. And Udinese said they're wanting 5.5 million for him. We'll go 5.3. I like to try and get a bit of a bargain in. Hopefully they do agree to that one. Okay, Palace have said 4.6. I mean, Palace aren't really getting anywhere near the amount that I'm after, so I might actually just reject this offer. Okay, Nolito did accept the contract. We're not going to accept it or reject it just yet. We are going to wait until the scout reports have been complete. Udinese accepted the 5.3, so it was worth putting in that bid. And we're going to go for a 5-year contract. And I think we'll go important first team player. I probably should have gone squad rotational though, maybe. And you know, I have matched the 6.5 even for Dybala, so I need to look at a new striker now. But first, Godin does return from injury. I've still got this Nolito guy to accept or reject, but I need to have a look at the players that are currently being scouted. Okay, so looking at them, we've got a kind of an idea of their stats at the moment. You can see that this guy is 3 years older, and that's the reason why he's got such good dribbling and ball control compared to the other guy. But I think I'm going to go with the 19-year-old. He looks like he's got the best potential to me, but we'll have to see what they say to the sort of bid that I'm going to put in, which I think is going to be about 6 million. Now he's suddenly in talks to sign for whatever that team is. I can't even pronounce that name, but now he's in talks to sign with them, so he might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, Scuffit has agreed to join the club. That's brilliant news. We've got in a new keeper, or a new second keeper I should say. Still got Nolito to decide on, and Dybala has been sold now, so we've also got talks between them and Augsburg as well. And yeah, like I said, Borussia Mönchengladbach, I think that's how you pronounce that one. I might have nailed that. Okay, let's move on to a few more days. They've accepted an offer from another team. Really, I may still have time to submit a new offer. So let's have a look. And he's no longer with the club. Brilliant. He's gone to Lazio. I wasn't expecting that one. Great. We can't even get him in now. I'm not going to go for Nolito. Actually, I think I can get someone younger in that is less than 9 million. 9 is a lot of money for him. We're going to go for the other target that we were looking at. So he's got a slightly greater wage, but he's going to be a bit cheaper by the looks of it. So we're going to go, I think 6.5 is a fair amount, even though I've gone and made it 6.4 by accident. We'll go with that anyway, and I think they should accept that one. Okay, now we're going to put in a bid for Vieto. Since Dybala's left now, we're going to try and get rid of Moya in this deal, which I think could be quite a good idea. He's worth about 9 million, and we're offering 7 as well, so that's about 16 in total amount. And I think they might accept this one. The only issue is obviously the fact I'm trying to give them a keeper. That might be the only thing that they say no to. Okay, on to the next game against Granada, I think it is, at home. This is the team I'm going to be putting out. Thiago starts at centre attacking mid because I'm kind of struggling a little bit on attacking players at the moment that are decent, so he's starting there. Griezmann's on the right because obviously Choran's got a straight red card in the previous game, so I am going to sim this match as well, purely because we are in the transfer window and I always do that. Hopefully we can beat them. I am just going to skip this one because we should really with the team we've got out, and we beat them 4-1. Martinez getting 2 goals in that game, so very good stuff on his debut. That leaves us at the top of the league on the exact same amount of points as Valencia for now. They want 9.5 million for him. He's 75 overall, they want 9.5 million. I can't believe that. We're going to go... I can't even believe I'm doing 7.5 for him, but we're going to go for it. Okay, so I do have some scout reports back finally for them. The guy I'm going for is actually 1 overall better, but I still do think that his potential isn't as good as the other guy I was after, so that's a bit of a shame. I was also looking at Xhaka as well, just randomly thought I'd scout him, and he looks like quite a good player. I've never really used him before, purely because of his lack of pace, but yeah, I might buy him. I don't really need another centre mid, but I'll have a look anyway. And moving on to the scout reports, I'm just going to reject all these rubbish ones, and again, we're not getting very lucky at the moment, are we? I'm going to sign this guy though, who again, I probably think he's not going to do that well, but we'll sign him anyway. Oh, Villarreal have said they want 12 million, but they are interested in the player, which is good news, but they want 12 million as well, so we're going to go 9, kind of meet them halfway-ish, and see whether they decide to accept that. Transfer offer for Keita, finally, we managed to get rid of him, hopefully. We'll go 120 grand, and hopefully the team matches that. Villarreal have accepted the 9 million and Moya for Vieto. That is very good news. We're going to go for a 5-year deal because I think that's fair. And will it be a crucial first team player? I think we'll go important. I don't want to risk it. We'll go with that because obviously I do have Griezmann in the side. So yeah, we'll go with important for now. And FC20 have said they still want 9.5 million. What a rip-off. 9.5 million. I still think I can get someone better that is cheaper. That can't be the best player I can get for that amount of money, surely. We're going to try and sign Remy Cabella. Now, it's a bit of an interesting one, this. I don't know whether it's going to work at all. We'll probably have to pay some ridiculous amount, but we are going to go for it anyway. £7 million, I think, should be near enough to sign him, even though they signed him for 12.5. I think it's probably going to be more likely 9. We're going to give that a go though as a starter amount and we'll see what they say to it. I'm tempted by someone like Chadley. I do just want to try and get another winger really, someone that's not desperate to start every game. But yeah, we're just going to see how that bid goes on and if I find any other players I'm interested in. Okay, so now I'm going to scout some wingers that are basically on the last year of their contract. We're going to try and get them in for a bit cheaper than they usually would be, to save a little bit of money. So we're going to start scouting them. Hopefully we can find some. Okay, and it was matched, the 120 grand, brilliant news. More importantly though, Vieto is about to sign and Moya has gone the other way. Brilliant news for us, and hopefully we will play him in the next game. Remy Cabella is too valuable to us. Oh no, so that means I don't think I'll be able to get him. Okay, now onto this game. This is the team we're going to be putting out. Vieto doesn't start this match because he's not really got full energy, so I've got him on the bench. And we are going to sim it again because we are at home and it should be a fairly easy win against this team, and let's just skip this one I think, just kind of get it over and done with, but can we get a goal before I do skip it? That's what I'm after really. Come on, let me get a goal before. I don't really like skipping without a goal. There we go, Griezmann, 2-1 it and 3-1 it finishes. Brilliant news, okay? Brilliant. Got another win. And we got 100 grand from the Keita sale. I think I found the guy I want to try and sign. I have absolutely no idea what sort of overall he is. Never heard of him before, but I think he looks like an okay player. So, I'm going to try and get him, I think. But I might have to wait a little bit. This guy doesn't look too bad either. In fact, yes, he does look really bad. Hence why I've never heard of him before. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in a winger before the Barcelona game, sadly. But I do have a good enough starting 11 for that game. I'm not going to be able to play it in this episode though, because obviously we've done loads of transfers and I won't be able to fit it in alongside. So we do have this Ramos deal to have a look at first. We are just going to accept it. It's from the exact same club as the team that Keita went to, so hopefully they'll be fine with that. Cabela, yep, too valuable, so again, we're not really going to go ahead with that. Corona, right. Do I go with 9.5? 9 is a lot. It's a lot of money, 9.5 million for him. Sadly, as much as I'd like to get him, we're not going to go any higher than the bid that I put in. So, we do have this game against Barcelona. Like I said previously, we're not actually going to play this game, sadly. We'll leave it until the next episode. And that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please go hit the thumbs up button. If we're going to hit 25 likes, then I'll upload another one of this episode straight away for you guys to watch. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.